Okay, so Joshua Buatsi. Eddie Hearn thinks he's ready for a Dmitry Bivol. Okay, now I'm gonna say his fight. Okay, looking at his fight with Daniel Dos Santos. I mean, man, made dude sleepy in round four. My goodness, but Daniel Dos Santos is, he's not a Dmitry Bivol. I mean, I understand that, we really don't know too much about the guy. All right, but it's those who you don't know about who you have to be wary about. Because look, I remember before Manny Pacquiao stepped on the scene, before everyone knew who he was a replacement fight for some I forget the boy's name, some South African guy. He was a champion. Okay, his opponent had pulled out. So they had picked Manny Pacquiao for the replacement of that champion's opponent, for that champion's opponent. And, they really didn't know anything about Manny Pacquiao. Nobody did, okay? But that night, we found out about him. I mean, although Manny Pacquiao took that fight on like a short notice, he went in there and became champion. He ended up knocking out the boy, okay? The South African champion. Wow, shocked everyone. All right, it's like that. Most of the time when you fight, when these fighters take on someone they don't know, or no one never seen any footage on them or anything like that. Yeah, they get roughed up. But Joshua Buatsi, like his opponent Daniel Dos Santos, where is he from? France, I guess. Yeah, I think he's from France. Yeah, he didn't know anything about the boy. Okay, none of us did. All right. I mean, the boy got dirty, went inside there and picked Joshua up by the legs and flipped him over. Okay, and my boy got mad, got up in his, got up off the canvas and jumped in, Daniel's face. Told me, "Yo, man, I ain't like that. Don't do that again." All right. But yeah, he hung in there with the guy, the unknown fighter who was undefeated, and he had dude timid and everything. He did some trick boxing, looked at the body, came upstairs, and knocked dude lights out. Okay, and hit him again on his way down. And at the end, he showed some compassion. All right. However, okay, we all know Dmitry Bivol. All right, now, do I think Joshua is ready for Dmitry Bivol? Okay, they both have around about the same fights, same amount of fights. I mean, Dmitry Bivol may have like 6 more fights than Joshua. Okay, he has like 18 fights and whatnot. And in some cases, Dmitry Bivol and Joshua Buatsi, they really look like they're in the same league. Looks like they still developing and whatnot. They still got some, things to work on. Okay, they are not complete fighters, not yet. All right. I mean, although Dmitry Bivol, all right, he what, a champion now and everything, but I don't know. Many people, you know, I don't hear people saying that Canelo Alvarez should move up and fight Dmitry Bivol. I mean, they want him to fight, guys from America. I don't ever hear anyone mention Dmitry Bivol for Canelo Alvarez. Hell, I don't even hear them mentioning Joshua Buatsi's name for a Canelo Alvarez. So that says a lot. They both have a whole lot to prove. Okay, still in their in their young careers and whatnot. So who knows? I mean, maybe it will be a good fight for both Joshua Buatsi and Dmitry Bivol if they were to meet. But word is Eddie Hearn, he wants to make that fight. I say not yet. I mean, he's with Virgil, his new trainer and everything. I'm about to say Virgil Hunter and whatnot. But I say, like, I don't know, maybe early 2022, maybe. Let the guy have a couple more fights, and Dmitry Bivol have a few more fights, and get people talking about it, and be like, yeah, we want to see it. All right, but yeah, man, it was an awesome fight between Dmitry. I mean, I'm about to say Dmitry against Joshua Buatsi and Daniel Dos Santos. Although we never seen him before, he still put on a good performance. And the way he got knocked out, let me tell you, he was knocked out cold. Okay. And when he got up and realized what happened, he, bust out, started crying and whatnot. I seen that before with Anthony Durrell, but I believe it wasn't. No, it was Andre Dirrell when he got knocked out by Arthur Abraham. You know, he was on the canvas and Arthur Abraham came up and just hit him, knocked him out cold. And when Andre Dirrell got up, you know, he came to, he thought he lost. He kept crying and said, man, I lost. And people kept telling him, you didn't lose. He got disqualified. You won. And he just ignored him and just kept on crying. He was even crying inside the locker room, saying, "Man, I can't believe I lost." When he got out the ring, went to the locker room, they kept telling him, "You did not lose. Okay, you won." All right. So yeah, I guess you know when you get knocked out cold like that, yeah, man. I mean, yeah, you get a probably concussion, you wake up emotionally and whatnot. Hell, I mean, when I hit my head, right, I remember it's like I got hit by a forklift. I told you about my accident. You know, for those of you who don't know, other people who've been subscribed to my channel for a while already know about my forklift accident when I got, you know, ran over by a forklift. Dude was backing up and he hit me. I mean, that forklift hurt it. I fell to the ground, hit my head on the concrete, and he kept backing up. And of course, he crushed my poor ankles against that concrete floor and messed up my leg. Thank God I was able to keep my leg. But when I came to and everything, what brought me back was when that forklift crushed my ankles and kept going to my leg. That what woke me up and everything. But you should have seen me. I mean, I wasn't yelling or screaming. I mean, I was screaming for him to get the forklift off of me, yeah. But afterwards, while you were waiting for the ambulance, I'm down there playing on my phone and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, I was just out of it. You know, so yeah, a concussion, it does that. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, that's my take on this. This is CMD Boxing Reports, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.